right, let me ask you another question, sir. Let me ask you another question, John, please. King James, the King James version of the Bible. Did you know that King James was also responsible for writing the Bible on demonology? What he did is he wrote a book on how to serve and worship the demons, a satanic book. It's the reverse of what the Bible is believed to be.
Can you prove that this is for worshiping demons? Like, I'm not saying you're lying. I just want some evidence for that.
You know what? I'll provide some evidence right now, as a matter of fact.
Have you actually opened this book ever?
No, I haven't. The same way you haven't.
Whoa! This whole time you've been making a claim that he wrote a book on worshiping demons. You never even opened the book?
Honestly, I thought we were going to have a real serious conversation about this.
We are having a real... All you want to do is yell things, say you're right, and when I press you on it, you get mad. Hello, how are you? Hi, how are you?
How you doing? Bro, I've been trying... Hey,
slow down. How old are you?
I am 29.
All right, what's up?
Yeah, so I'm not gonna lie, bro. So I know a little bit about paganism here and there, but I'm not here to talk about paganism. I'm here to talk about how you said convince me to leave Christianity. Obviously, you don't have any plans on leaving Christianity, right? But
clearly.
That's okay.
If
I will say this, however.
If I had plans, hold on. If I had plans to leave Christianity, I would just leave. I wouldn't ask somebody to convince me.
Yeah, I understand. I'm saying that's more of like a bait, you know? But it's okay. It's okay.
Bro, let's just use some critical thinking. If someone wanted to make the choice to leave something, would they need someone to convince them?
If they believed it wholeheartedly, regardless of whether they, they had evidence or not.
Just critical thinking. If I had the plan to leave Christianity, if I had the desire to leave Christianity, why would I need someone else to convince me of it?
You know what? That's a good point. So Can we tackle the topic real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so look, so really quick, all right. I'm huge into etymology. I'm not even big into paganism. I grew up in the church and Christianity and everything like that. But I can say simple, small little things in history that they teach us in our history books, bro. That if you do view Christianity as something good, it's absurd, to be honest with you. I'll give you something simple example as the crusades. What do you know of the crusades? Can you tell me, what do you know of the crusades?
Yeah, so the crusades started because Christians were under Islamic oppression, and then they received revelation, so to speak, that they needed to come back against this Islamic oppression. And so they started to fight back against the Islamic oppression, and it evolved into what was actual war. And actual war leads to a whole bunch of terrible things.
It does lead to terrible things. And if you claim to be followers of God or whatever, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you deem your cause for what you're doing. I could run in someone's house and I could take everything that they have and I could give you a reason. That doesn't justify what I did, and that damn sure doesn't say God told me to do it. And Christians are famous for that, bro. Christians are famous for causing, manifest destiny, bro. Christians are famous for causing just destruction in their wake, bro, in their path.
You ever been to a hospital?
Justify it with God.
Have you ever been?
Please tell me I'm lying.
Have you ever been to a hospital? Have you ever been to a hospital?
Have I ever been to a hospital? Of course.
Oh, well, you should stop going to hospitals because most hospitals were established by Christians. That's why they have names of saints on them.
Bro, that's beside the point.
Hold on. Have you ever studied any science? Have you ever studied any science?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. It just sounds like you're running away a little bit, bro. Because if I tell you that Christians have done this, you can't even. Can we talk it down?
I'm not denying anything. Did you ever study any science or philosophy?
Bro, I did 6 years in the military, bro. Like, you don't know what I've seen, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying. What does
the military have to do with science or philosophy? Have you ever done it?
It has plenty to do with science and philosophy.
So you've studied some science and philosophy?
Hell yeah.
Okay. Well, you should stop doing that because Christians are a large part of the infrastructure of education. Do you read and write at all?
Bro.
Do you know how to read and write?
See, look, and I'm not gonna lie. The other dude made a good
point. Hold on. Do you know how to read and write?
You asked the question. I answered your question. Now you
do you know how to? I'm not insulting you. I'm asking a genuine question. Do you know how to read and write?
I just said I did 6 years in the military. You're gonna ask me, do I know how to read and write?
Well, you shouldn't. You should give up. Actually, they are. Yeah, because we thought that everybody should be able to read the gospel.
That does not justify what they did in the past. That's ridiculous. That's like saying
we put in infrastructure to teach people how to read and write. Do you trust the majority of historical documents that are brought throughout history?
Fuck no. Are you crazy, bro? I'm an African American in America. What are you talking about?
You don't listen to any historical document through history?
So what you're saying right now, bro, is
hold on. So there's a contradiction here because
no.
Hold on, pause. You just said a contradiction. You said all these Christians have done terrible things, and then you just said you do not trust anything from antiquity. Which one is it?
Bro, you're like trying to misconstrue it, bro. Like,
hold on, which one is it? Did you not just say both those things?
Ultimately, if what you're saying is there are
Did
pros
did
and
you not
cons
say
to
both those things? Don't
destruction
dodge the
and war.
question. Don't run.
That's what you're saying. You're saying that there was a
Don't
lot of
put
pros to the ugliness that they
don't
came.
put shoes on and run, bro. Did you not
Bro,
just
what do you
say
mean I'm not running, bro? You've
you
been running from the jump, bro. When I proved the
you
point.
literally just said that I don't trust anything from
Bro,
history, but then you're
bro,
saying,
saying
hold on,
pros
listen,
and
listen, listen,
cons, bro,
listen,
to,
listen.
to destruction,
Let's use some critical
to
thinking
evil,
skills together as a friend.
and then you
Okay,
go to insulting, critical
so
thinking, bro. You don't even have an argument, bro. You're insulting, bro. That's the weakest
the
form of
reason
argument, bro.
you don't think I have an argument is because you won't shut up and listen. So you just said I don't trust anything from history, but you're making an argument that Christians did a whole bunch of bad things in histories. Do you see the
All right, is that
paradox?
false? Is that false?
Do you see the paradox there?
Is it false? But okay, but is it false?
Do you see the paradox?
Is it false, bro? You're in denial, bro.
Why are you
You're
not
in denial,
why
bro.
are you not willing to answer the question?
Bro, are you in denial? Is it false? Did the Christians not have a
So
terrible history?
you've decided that I'm going to run
So
from
do
this
Christians
question.
not have a terrible history? Yes or no?
You're decided I'm going to run from this question and not answer it, correct?
Hey, all right, ask the question again.
You just said you do not trust anything from history. You just said that, right?
Not everything, bro. You trust everything you hear, bro? Well, come on, bro. Let's be
So
smart.
you get to pick and choose what you trust from history?
Don't you? You're picking and choosing right now. You're
So
saying there's
how do
pros
you
and cons
how
to
do you
evil.
how
You're literally
do
saying there's pros and cons to evil.
how
Like, oh,
do
they
you
have some pros,
discern
so it should
how do
excuse
you
their evil.
discern
No,
what
bro.
parts in history are true and which parts are false?
Bro, that's my point exactly. You don't. But you can't run with this narrative that Christians are just so holy and so like
Well,
that they're like saints and their history is the worst, bro.
I'm gonna apply your historical method. And I'm just gonna say Christians have never done anything horrible in the past, and they've done nothing but good things. Because I don't trust the parts that
You
say they did
Christians
terrible
have never
things.
done anything horrible?
Yeah, they've never done anything horrible. Prove me wrong.
Prove you wrong? What do you, bro? Like they teach us this in history class, bro. Have you went to
Well,
school?
I don't trust those parts of history. I'm
You just
applying
act,
your
bro,
method.
bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. You're literally like the pot calling the kettle black. You ask me to critically think, then you're gonna turn
I'm
around and say
white.
Christians have done nothing wrong, bro. That's like a child, bro.
I'm white.
You're like trying to say, oh well, I don't know.
So, anyways, I'm applying your historical method. You said you get to pick and choose the parts. So I'm choosing to deny all the parts that say Christianity did anything bad.
Bro, for all things, like for all people that do philosophy and they listen to science and they're looking, bro, you have a platform, you have a voice, bro, and you're literally doing this. You're making that, bro. Look, that's silly, bro. You know Christians did bad shit, bro.
How do I know?
This isn't a
How do I know?
rocket science.
How do I know?
How do you know, bro?
How
Have
do
you
I know?
ever been to history class? You just asked me if I went to
You
school.
just told
if I know how
me
to read
you
and
just
write.
told me I can pick and choose the parts in history I want. So how do I know?
Yeah,
They did it.
yeah, bro. How do you know that you're really here, bro? How do you know the what ifs? We can go to what ifs.
So you don't have any evidence or data whatsoever? You're just going off what somebody
Bro,
told you
can't
in a
even see
history
me. How
class?
could I even show you?
You have a reference?
A reference of me learning school in America in history class and actually paying attention because I'm actually into philosophy and history and things like that? What are you talking about?
Name one philosopher.
Oh my God, bro. Fucking Socrates, bro. It doesn't matter. Is he a philosopher? Yes. Okay, moving on.
What is Socrates' metaphysics?
Look, you're trying to run. You're talking about somebody running away. You're trying to run for anything where you can try to feel like you're right, bro.
Okay.
The bottom line is
All right,
Christianity has a terrible history.
I tell you what, if you think I'm running, ask me whatever question you want, I'll answer it.
Please. All right, swear to God, bro. Look, intellectual debate. No insulting, no nothing. Just, bro, yes or no? If you believe in the Crusades, do you believe the Crusades happened?
No.
Okay, why don't you believe the Crusades happened?
I don't
John.
have any evidence of it.
Oh my God. Oh my God. So you're a troll. Oh, I get it now. You're a troll.
So do you have any evidence?
Bro, no, the same way you don't have any evidence against it. That works both ways.
Oh, okay. So
Do you have any
okay.
evidence
So
that-
all right. So if we're gonna make an
Do you
argument,
have any evidence that the Crusades didn't happen?
if we're gonna make an argument of silence, Christians are literally the reason that everybody is alive nowadays. Do you have any evidence against that?
No. Do you have any evidence that in the opposite direction? Do you have any evidence that the Crusades didn't happen?
No. But do you have any evidence that Christians?
No, bro. We could go on.
Do
that
you
list
have
forever,
any
bro.
evidence
Everybody
that
knows
Christians
Christianity
did
has
not
bad past.
establish the life of every single person on planet Earth? Do you have any evidence against that?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. You should be a lawyer, bro. You'll make it sound good. You'll put a good, nice little spin on it, won't you? You should be like a politician, bro.
I'm only
You're
applying.
good, bro.
I'm
not
only
gonna lie,
applying
you're
your
good.
own logic back at you.
Hey, I'm just being honest with you, bro. I came to have an intellectual debate based off your topic.
But you forgot the intellectual part.
See, look, then you're going into insults, bro.
I'm
Critical
not
thinking.
insulting.
You
I'm just
know how to
calling
read
out
and
what I
write.
see it.
You know what? This doesn't surprise me that you support Christianity with this foolish argument, bro. It doesn't surprise me. I'm gonna be honest.
What foolish? I haven't made an argument at all.
You haven't even made a point, bro. You don't even
Exactly.
believe the Crusades happened, bro.
Can you prove they happened?
Can you prove they didn't?
Can you prove that Christians
So
didn't
if, all right,
establish
so let me ask
everything
you,
that
all right,
exists?
you know what, you're right. I can't prove it. So let me ask you another question. If you can't prove that they didn't happen, and I can't prove that they did happen, what are we even talking about? You
So,
said
so
prove.
the burden of proof is on you. You said Christians did horrible things in the Crusades, so prove it.
Okay. How about this? How about? All right, I'll give you something I can prove. How about this? Why is it that every church that's covered in Christianity, every church that is Christianity, why is it that when you come to church, everyone's asking for money? Why is it that the pastors are so why is it that when the pastors come into these neighborhoods and they come in and they asking for tithes and stuff, they don't lead their people in the right direction. They mislead them in order for them
Sure,
to be paid. That's going on right
that's
now,
a
bro.
really simple answer. Really simple answer.
Corruption.
No, so well, here, just pay attention, relax, take a breath. You know, take a
I
pill
just
or
know you're
something that
smarter than
chills
this,
you out.
bro. I know you're smarter than this.
What happens if those churches don't pay their rent?
Bro, yes, you're right. Their church goes out of business, and guess what? The second money steps into
Oh,
religion is corrupt.
oh,
Anybody with
okay.
some sense
So,
knows that.
so if the church doesn't pay their rent, their building gets shut down, and there's no more church.
Okay, but
Oh,
I'm not talking about just paying the bills. I'm talking about the abuse of.
crazy. Did you
I'm
did
talking
you
about the
did you know the
abuse.
average wage for like a pastor is between $30,000 to $60,000 a year? That's it.
Bro, if you're doing God's work, what do you need money for?
To
And can you
eat
answer that?
food and live in a house.
Nah, bro, that ain't. But bro, you can work a job and give the word or the gospel, bro. You don't have to
So
rob people
so
that
so
have less than you,
how
that believe in you, that trust you,
so
mislead. You know how many
hold on,
pastors,
hold
bro,
on.
are.
If
Bro, come
if
on,
you
bro.
can just study the Bible part-time, why do people have literal doctorates in the Bible?
If you said if you could study the
If
Bible
if
part
all
time,
if look if all you need to do to run a church is like you go home, you read the Bible in the evening a little bit, then you show up on Sunday and you just give a little sermon about how you feel good. Why do people have an entire doctorates on just studying make one book in the Bible?
you want to know why?
Why?
Because much like the system that me and you were raised in, we're all fucking confused. And so we believe in things that aren't really truly real. That's why people go to church, but they've never talked to God, and God has never told them to go to church or said anything about Christianity. When have you talked to
The
God and God
Bible
came down to you physically and said, "Hey, Christianity is the right way to go, bro"?
the Bible
Never.
literally established the rules for a
The
church.
Bible, a man-written book. You know what? All right, let me ask you another question, sir. Let me ask you another question, John, please. King James, the King James version of the Bible. There's a million different directions I can take this in, right? But did you know that King James was also responsible for writing the Bible on demonology? Oh, the reverse to the very thing that you swear is so holy for some reason, and they have the worst history.
So what is the book of demonology tell us?
The book of demonology is the reverse of whatever you think the Bible is. In fact, it's not the reverse because in actuality, the Bible is actually terrible because people believe it and they follow it, and all it's done is justify slavery, racism, evil, wickedness. Say I'm lying. Please say I'm lying. Come on, bro. You smarter than this, John. Come on, Big
I
John
don't see
Steele.
any book on demonology by King
Come on,
James.
Johnny boy. You're
Can you
smarter than this,
provide
bro.
me the source of King James writing a book on demonology and what the
Hey,
context of
I
that
got it
book
right
is?
now. Hey, bro, it's a crazy source, bro. You're not gonna believe it. It's called Google, bro.
I just Googled it.
And you can't find it?
No,
You a damn lie.
I'm not damn
You're a
lying.
lie. You are lying, sir. King James demonology. Please look it up. I challenge you,
It's right here. Where is it?
bro. Look, somebody just said you want to argue racism, bro. You want to act like they didn't use this. The demonology of King James includes the original. The
Includes the original
demonology
text
of
of
King
Demon
James
A, New
includes the original.
Scotland. So
Come on, bro.
what's the
Bro,
context? What's the
now you
context?
just making yourself look worse, bro.
What's the context of it?
Bro started showing it. Look, somebody just said it. Bro started showing it. You don't even have no argument, bro. I thought you was
What's
smarter
the
than this.
context of it?
And I'm not
So
even a philosopher
hold on,
extreme,
hold on,
bro.
bro. You really need to like I don't know. You got to stop drinking coffee or something.
No,
What's
I'm just
so
passionate and I tell the
for
truth.
like the 15th time? What's the context of it?
What's the context on the book of demonology by King James that you're looking at on your page right now?
So for example, let's say he's a Christian. I don't know. I haven't read it. But for example, if he's a Christian and he wrote a book on demons and how to exorcise them, this would be a thing that would a Christian would do. Yes.
Oh boy, yeah, you should definitely be a lawyer, bro. No, what he did is he wrote a book on how to serve and worship the demons, a satanic book. It's the reverse of what the Bible is believed to be. But in actuality, the Bible is not real because man wrote it and man was using it to corrupt people for a millennia. And this is obvious. This is not rocket science, bro.
Can you prove that this is for worshiping demons? Like, I'm not saying you're lying. I just want some evidence for that.
Bro, listen, bro. Like I said, bro, if you're a philosopher and you be into science, like all you say, you know, bro. Yeah, I just feel like I do feel like you're running away a little bit, but I mean,
All
it's
right.
okay.
I'm literally here answering your questions and asking you questions, and you're just yelling. You're just speaking really loud and thinking you're winning.
You know what? You're right. I apologize. I got a little flustered because I feel like you're running away from the subject at hand, but that's fine. The bottom line is, bro, you just pulled it up, bro. Somebody even said it in your chat. They said you
Bro,
just showed it.
the book, you just have a book that says demonology, and you just assume that it's
Oh,
talking
and
about
what do you
worshiping
have?
demons.
What do you have? What are you telling me right now? You're not saying
Can
anything.
you provide any evidence that this is about worshiping demons? Any at all? Can you open the book? Can you give me a
provide any
page?
evidence that it's not?
Oh, can you provide any evidence that Christians are not the
Oh,
establishment of the entire
okay.
world?
You know what? I'll provide some evidence right now, as a matter of fact. Yes, because you just said it. You just gave me the evidence, as a matter of fact. Just a second ago, you said this book, it says demonology, but
Mhm.
how do you know this book is not to exorcise the demons? You know, kind of like an exorcist.
Sure.
Oh, this book is to get rid of the demons. Yeah, sure. That sure. Also, by the way, that sure implies that you're saying, oh yeah, let's run with that because it
No,
supports my argument.
I'm just
But
saying, how do you know it's
I'm
not
going to
that?
debunk it.
Okay,
Okay, so
debunk
look,
it.
check this out, right? So you just said, okay, well, how do you know it's not that? That's a good point, right? But here's the problem with that whole theory. Here's the problem. Why would he make a regular Bible then want to exercise ones? Isn't the regular Bible
He
already talking about exercising demons?
so he didn't make the Bible.
I'm talking
You
about,
know
he
that,
didn't make the
right?
Bible. I'm talking about his version.
He didn't. All King James did was get people to get together and translate it. That's all he did off of 6 manuscripts.
So did he make the book on demonology that you just seen on your screen?
I don't know. This is the first time I'm looking at
Oh,
it.
you don't know. Okay, so they're making it up.
No, dude, I'm just saying it's the first time I'm looking at it. It says King James, original text of demonology from New Scotland. I don't know what's in this book. I don't know what it contains. You're saying it's him worshiping demons. I want you to prove that to me.
Honestly, I thought we were gonna have a real serious conversation about this.
We
But
are having a real. All you want to do is yell things, say you're right, and when I press you on it, you get mad.
You didn't press
A
me on
real
anything, bro. You using
conversation.
the same thing.
That's just how a real debate works. You bring evidence. I ask you to establish the evidence. If you can't, then I don't believe you.
I just gave you the evidence. You pulled it up on your screen. You're reading it.
Just
And
a book of demonology. Look, there are other books of
so there's no
demonology.
description?
Listen,
So there's no description?
listen. The description says, I'll read it out loud. Right? It
Please.
says, written by King James, and I published 1597. The original edition of Demonology is widely regarded as one of the most interesting and controversial religious writings in history. Yet because it's written in the language of its day, it has been notoriously difficult to understand. Now, cult scholar Donald Tyson has modernized and annotated the original text, making this historical port and work accessible to contemporary readers. Also deciphered here for the first time is the anonymous tract News of Scotland, an account of the North Betwick witch trials over which King James presided. Tyson examined the King James's session with witches and the alleged attempts on his life, and offers a knowledge and a sympathetic look at the details of magic and witchcraft in the Jacobean period. Demonology features historical wood cult illustrations and includes the original Old English text in the entirety. The reference work is the key to the essential sources text on the 17th century witchcraft and Scottish witch trials. Now, my question for you: have you actually opened this book ever?
No, I haven't. The same way you haven't. I don't believe you opened the Bible.
Whoa! This whole time you've been making a claim that he wrote a book on worshiping demons. You never even opened the book?
Bro, I don't have the book. I read the description just like you. Just like you're
And
saying
what part in that description says that he worshiped demons?
That's one page, bro. But that's
Then
okay.
show me anything else that says differently. Give me any piece of evidence for anything that you said at all tonight.
Bro. Okay. My main evidence is everyone in this chat and everyone in your life knows that the Holy Crusades happened. Everyone knows about manifest destiny, and you're literally pretending like it doesn't exist just so you could say, hey, prove it. As if I can go back in time and go to that time and show you the time. I cannot do that.
That's an appeal to a populist fallacy.
So it's a fallacy. So the Crusades are a fallacy.
No, the Crusades aren't a fallacy. When you say me and everybody agrees with me, therefore I'm right, that's an appeal to populum. That's a fallacy.
Okay. You know what? Everything that you said is right except for this. The Crusades and all that wicked stuff that Christians did, all the terrible things.
What did they do? What did they
do?
do in the Crusades? That was wicked.
Bro, they murdered and killed plenty and then used God's name to excuse it?
It was a war.
Oh, God. So that justifies it, is what you're saying.
Both people died on both sides.
And both people were wrong, right?
Yes, they shouldn't kill
So
each other.
okay,
War
you're
is not a
right.
good
I
thing.
never. My argument isn't that there's not two sides that are wrong. We can all be wrong if you want to. My argument is that Christianity is evil and has evil roots, and you understand that.
That's not Christian
Oh
roots.
my
The
God,
Christian
bro,
roots is not the Crusades. That's not where we come
please,
from.
bro, please be a lawyer, bro, for me. All right, be a lawyer.
When
You be a
someone
great.
when you make like that backhanded like be a lawyer, all you're saying is that I'm beating you in a debate.
No, you're no,
That's
bro.
literally what you're saying. Be a
Right?
lawyer because you're beating me in this debate.
Do you know how to read? Did you go to school? Did you try? Let's try critical thinking. You don't think you're doing the same thing?
What I told you when I was asking if you know how to read, it wasn't an insult saying you didn't know how to read. I was saying you owe that to Christians. That's what I was
Bro,
saying.
any intellectual would take that as an insult.
No,
If you're gonna ask a grown 29-year-old man that been did 6 years in the military with a wife and
bro,
three
if
kids,
you
does he know how
grown
to read though?
29-year-old man is really sensitive. That's an
How do
insult.
I? What? What are you saying, bro? You just asked me if I know how to read. That's not an insult. Me saying I'm 29 is like what? You don't make no sense, bro.
All right. Do you have anything else, or are you just
Bro, all I'm
complaining
saying
now?
is, bro, you got the platform. So to your live and to your chat, it appears like you're right, but in actuality, all you do is deflect. You just deflect well. That's it.
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah. Okay. Exactly.
Well, you didn't actually leave the app, by the way. You just closed your phone. My intellectual friend, mad intellectual friend. You didn't leave the app. You're still here. Appreciate your guys' time. If you like this, please make sure you hit subscribe, hit the notification button, leave a comment, leave a like, do all the things that you need to do. And if you want to support me, you want to support this channel, you can support it on Patreon. All links are down below. And if you want to see more content like this, please let me know. God bless you guys and have yourselves a great day.